Hey guys, it's Stack here and welcome back to a brand new FIFA 20 video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the best 100k Premier League team to build. Now if you haven't got him already, I have to say, get this Pookie before he expires. This guy finishes everything. So now I'll get into the team and show you who I've got and why I've gone for him. So in goal, Kasper Schmeichel. Unless you want to spend a lot of money, there's not much point in spending the extra just to get a goalkeeper. You can spend the money elsewhere, build a better attack. That's what I'd do. So the left back, right back, I've got Kieran Tierney and Ricardo Pereira. I honestly can't tell you which one's better. I'm actually in love with this Tierney card. He's so good for me defensively. He's fast and he can cross the ball. The two centre backs I've got are Nathan Ake and Gomez from Liverpool. These guys, honestly, you don't need tall defenders on this game because all the attackers are slow, so they're fast, they're strong, they win headers, and they do tackle people. So for me, you're not going to get a better partnership for that price. And Ndidi is my CDM, and Ndombele as well. He's stay back while attacking, so them two act as my CDM. Tillemans, on the other hand, is more of my roaming centre mid. This guy scores some absolute bangers if you can get him in position outside the box. Zaha, I'm actually really enjoying this card. I'm playing him in cam because he makes them runs in behind the strikers. And then Pookie is sort of my striker that's more of a centre forward. And then I've got Haller, who is just my pure target man. Now I know I've got the ones to watch version. You don't have to get that. This is just basically his normal card. So for here I've got defensive style balanced 4-4. I've got fast build up on the offence. My width is either 6 or 7. Then the players in the box, I drop down to 3 because obviously I don't want everyone pushing up. And then 2-2. So as you can see, this is a 4-2-3-1. Haller I set to a target man. Pookie I set to stay forward or basic balanced defending. And then free roam. My Lamb and Ram I set to stay forward or just balanced depending on what kind of opponent I'm against. Normally I set them on just balanced, and then if I'm against someone that's not very good or someone that I'm absolutely dominating, I'll get them on stay forward, and that way they'll stay forward and it gives me more chance to score in the attack. My two CDMs, and Ndombele and Ndidi, these guys are stay back while attacking, and to be honest, for the price I don't think you're going to get much better CDMs. Like Ndombele stops everyone, and Ndidi is basically the cheap Sissoko at the moment. I've got Sissoko in my main team, absolutely loving him, but to be honest, Ndidi isn't that much worse. I'm sure his inform is amazing. By the way his normal card is performing, for the price I paid for him, he's stopping everyone. Now obviously players' prices are going up and down, so this team is actually a lot cheaper than the 100k if you take into consideration the fact that, yeah, that Zaha is going to get a season rewards. That's going to be an 85, so Zaha's going to then become free. And Ndombele's got his ones to watch card out, which is free to get rather than paying the 18k to get his normal card. So yeah, it's up to you. Try your best to pick up these cards because they are definitely worth it. And Pookie, to cost 20,000 coins to get a striker that scores every shot, there's no better value at the moment than that. I mean, there's a ones to watch promise that's out that I kind of want to do, but to be honest, I don't think I'm ever really going to use him. This team is amazing for me. One thing that's really annoying me so far is the fact that a couple of days ago from my rewards, I managed to pack myself an Aubameyang. I sold him straight away and got myself Heung-min Son. I absolutely love Heung-min Son's card. And then I managed to get him as an untradeable reward as well. So I sold my tradable one, built my team better around Heung-min Son. But the only downside is my Pookie is more reliable when finishing. If it's Pookie on the ball and I shoot, I know it's going to be a goal. For some reason at the moment, Heung-min Son, I just cannot get the ball in the goal when there's defenders in front of me. I feel like his composure's worse somehow, but it's not. Heung-min Son's stats are better, but yeah, I just cannot get the ball in the net when I'm running Heung-min Son at the moment. So I'm subbing on Pookie to finish off my opponents in games. Now one thing you'll notice with this team as well, the goals I concede, yeah, a couple of opponents get past me with a dribble or they'll play through my team, there's not much I can do, they do outplay me on that attack. But I actually conceded most of my goals using this team from passing it from the goalkeeper trying to skip the replay. I mean, you'll see a 3-3 game, the next replay in a minute. It actually disconnected at a 3-2 as I was about to score my fourth to go 4-2 up. But yeah, I actually conceded a lot of goals just from passing it out, and I can't tell myself to stop doing it at the moment. But once you get the ball up to this Haller, this guy, he doesn't feel the best. Like, you give him the ball and you can still dribble past players. I don't understand like how I'm outpacing some players with Haller, because he's not the fastest. But once you get him running, he's actually not so bad on the ball. He's not the best at passing, but this guy can finish. If you get him inside the box, just shoot with Haller, because it's going to go in. And so far as well, he's the only player I've found that can consistently head the ball. Out of everyone that I've used Lewandowski, I've used Gareth Bale, like all these players that are known for heading, none of them have scored more than 2 or 3 headers for me. But Haller did. Haller scored 4 headers in the space of 5 games. Now obviously, if you have got the extra coins, I would recommend building this team still and then upgrading where you can. Use this team as a foundation to build it up. Obviously, if you've got the money, Sissoko in for Ndidi 100%. I do like Ndidi's card, but Sissoko is phenomenal in this game. Your centre backs, I wouldn't bother changing. Gomez and Ake are amazing. Your goalkeeper, again, that's up to you. I wouldn't change him just because goalkeepers, if you're going to concede, you're going to concede. There's nothing you can do about it. A lot of the goals I concede are shots that my keeper's saved and pushed right into my opponent. And then you can, I mean, you can't really go much better than Zaha. He's just so consistent running in the box and getting past players. I suppose you could upgrade Yuri Tillemans. Now, if you were going to upgrade Yuri Tillemans, I'd recommend going for someone that's going to be maybe a 5-star weak foot as well, sort of in the same position, like maybe Christian Eriksen if you can afford him. Because for me, Tillemans, you'll see him score a couple of goals in this episode. If you get a chance to shoot, if he's open, trust me, if he's outside the box, smash it. If you find yourself playing a throw ball to him and he's about to run in the goal, hit the ball before he gets in the area, because his long shots are so good, and if he steps inside that area, his long shot changes to finishing, and his finishing isn't the best. So you want to hit it and keep it on that long shot stats. So hit it from outside the box, put power on it. The amount of goals I score with him is ridiculous. And I still can't believe he's only 800 coins. Like, I can't believe that's how cheap he was, being a 5-star weak foot with pretty amazing stats other than his pace. Then there's also Haller. I suppose you could upgrade from Haller, get yourself someone that's either fast or a target man. Obviously this game, it's not the best at heading. Even with Haller, he scores consistently headers from corners, but even when I'm rimming up the wing, I get a cross in, he still isn't winning headers for me, which is pretty frustrating. So I mean, if you were gonna get someone else, either get yourself a target man and use Pookie as the pace guy, or you can do what I've just started doing myself, which is play Pookie more as a centre forward because his passing's so good. Get yourself someone that's fast next to him, like Rashford or Heung-min Son, as I've done. I've got both of them now, and Pookie just sort of feeds them two into the game. So yeah, that's the team that I'm going to be like taking to FUT Champions. But definitely give this team a try if you've not got enough for some of the meta players yet. This team has actually beat some killer mega teams. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to give this team a try if you've already got a BPL team and it's not going to cost you that much to switch to it. You have to give this a try. It will help you. It's so good defensively, and it's really easy to score goals with all of your attackers. So yeah, as I said, that's it for this video, guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also make sure to subscribe if you're new. I will be posting more FIFA 20 videos soon. But for now, I'm out.